Hi everybody, and welcome to Top Percent to the Joeyverse, a panel by me, Joey.
And me, Joey.
The name Joey has a strong history throughout time. There have been many Joeys. One of the famous you may know is, of course, Joey from the show Joey, which is a spin-off of the show Friends, something my mom really liked to watch. But I bet you didn't know that in Joey, Joey was actually played by someone named Matthew LeBlanc. And we don't take no posers here. We're only talking about real Joeys when we talk about our proud name.
Yeah.
Joey number one that I want to talk about is the raw dogging king himself, Joey Chestnut, ranked number one competitive eater by Major League Eating, even beating out Dale Gribble.
Now that's a Joey.
Not only does this man have the record for most funnel cake eaten, 5.9 pounds in 10 minutes, Taco Bell soft tacos, 53 in 10 minutes, and deep fried asparagus, 12.8 pounds in 10 minutes. But more importantly, he placed 8th in the 30th season of The Amazing Race. And now on to one of the most important figures of theology. That's right, Joesus Christ. This Joey had some cool songs and could turn water into grape juice. His rat even died for your sins, so make sure to thank Rattata before going to bed every night. I will now lead us in prayer. My rat, who art in heaven, top percentage be thy name. Thy tackle come, blah 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 blah. Amen. Anyway, enough of that heresy. I want to bring you a real prophetic figure, the cheeseburger cook himself, Johnny Buffett. My mom loves his music, so she took us to the Margaritaville in Hoenn one time. I was going to eat for free because it was Tuesday, but then I brought out Rattata and they said no animals at the table, and I wouldn't stand for that. So I made a scene, and we were told to leave. So we got dinner at the Rainforest Cafe instead, and my mom convinced them my rat was an animatronic. And now, time for the most important Joey ever born. That's right, Joey-Chan. He kicks ass, he takes names, he collects talismans, which is just Chinese for badges. And he taught me to look both ways before crossing the street. I wish my dad were cool like him. Maybe he'll teach me to kick like Joiki once he's finally back from the shop getting his cigarettes.
The one thing's for certain, there's always been a Joey. Here's the first ever known Joey, also known as Homo Youngstericus. These Joeys were the first and only ones to domesticate primal rats. Although some claim this shows the Homo Youngstericus' resourcefulness and creativity, others speculate that they're just trying to get rid of their uneaten vegetables. These Joeys also proved to be very creative, as historians have attributed many cave paintings to Homo Youngstericus. Wars were fought between Homo Youngstericus and their ferocious rats. Many a human met a grisly demise getting caught in the middle of these conflicts. Time passed, humans changed, societies rose and fell, but one thing stayed the same.
Yeah, Joey!
Joey!
Joey! Top percent! Welcome to the Joeyverse, bitches! Let's go!
Welcome to our crib, but before I get to that, my name is Youngster Joey, and these are my stats. We're pretty hardcore, so don't mess with us. The first thing you may see when you enter my room is my world record. I'm very proud of this one, but don't worry, loyal fans, of course I've got 3. And you may be thinking, Youngster Joey, that's only 3. Surely you have much more, and you'd be correct, as I am also the world record holder in comfiest shorts, most collect calls, cleanest room, most block numbers, and my personal favorite one, best panel.
That you are giving in a hotel room because the recording we made didn't work. Anyway, I like to spend most of my time here on Route 30. My favorite thing to do first thing in the morning is, of course, get my steps in. I run up and down the hill dozens of times while blasting our favorite workout song. No, not Eye of the Tiger. This isn't Philadelphia. We have standards. I listen to Banana Phone by Raffi. After I get good and pumped, I go out to my favorite patch of tall grass. Always make sure to check for velociraptors before going in. You know, safety first. I keep my legs out with my shorts so I can feel the vibrations in the blades to warn me ahead of time of any danger. And once I know it's safe, I settle into my spy shack and wait for unsuspecting trainers to walk by. And then I get really bored. I mean, they don't walk by very often. I'm just hanging out in my spy shack and it sucks. But then, that boy shows up. The tips he gives to other trainers, the way he walks, I just want to ask him out. And I know what you're asking, Max. Is Youngster Joey canonically gay? And through a intensive Google search, I believe the answer is yes.
Unfortunately, that they're not the old. It's not just us two on Route 30. Is there's also youngster Mikey who hates us. Why? I don't know. Is it because I called his Rattata suboptimal? Is it because I said his hat wasn't blue enough? Is it because I kicked him off the Mankey bars and he had to get stitches? Whatever the case, I hate that guy and he hates me.
Look at him. He's got a stupid pair of shoes, a stupid hat, a stupid shirt. It's absolutely pathetic. And I mean, so I gotta fight him. It's the way we go. If I beat him, I can ask the guy out. And yeah. You know what? I fight him. And you know what they say? They say all rats are created equal. But you look at mine and you look at Mikey's and you know that statement is not true. Normally, if you go one-on-one with another rat, you got a 50-50 chance of winning. But my rat is a genetic freak and not normal. So you got a 25% chance at best at beat mine. See, Mikey, the numbers don't lie. And they spell disaster for you at, Route 30. So after my Rattata naturally wins the fight, youngster Mikey does something so out of pocket.
Boo.
He sends out a Pidgey. Boo! Don't you know, Mikey, all Pokemon battles are 1v1 without items. Mikey, just because your dad bought you a second Pokeball for Christmas doesn't mean you can cheat. I make sure everyone knows that this is the case. And then after I calmly explain the situation, I walk my Rattata down to the Pokemon Center. But that old man at the house down the road starts yelling at me, "Keep the music down! Stop having unlicensed dogfights in my backyard!" And I can't take that. When it comes to my rat, I don't keep it down. I keep it even.
This Barry, man, he's kind of bad. Look how bad his stats are. I'm glad I'm not as bad as Barry, man. At least he owns a house in the northeast corner of Route 30. Occasionally, I visit and rest my Pokémon there. He said he doesn't do that for traders and just tells them about restorative berries instead. Anyways, what a joke. So I egged his house with my friend Bugcatcher Don. That didn't piss him off. But what really got him angry is when I took the purple ribbons he had in his closet and flushed them down the toilet.
I mean, those aren't even regulation badges. Where'd he buy them? Etsy?
I also noticed he had this weird sign in front of his house. I know it's Berryman's and not Sale's, whoever that is, so I took it down and hid it. I also went in for a little nap, and unfortunately, it didn't look as good afterwards. Oopsies. Thankfully, I managed to cover it up. I don't think he'll notice a thing. And from the start, it was messier than my room, which, as you can see, is spotless.
Wait, no, we cleaned our room.
Yeah, we cleaned it.
Youngster Mikey did this.
That's Mikey.
This was Mikey.
Mom, Mikey messed up my room.
And then, after we visit Barryman's house, it's time to have a sleepover.
And of course it's with my bro, Bugcatcher Don, my best friend. And I say he's my best friend because he does everything I say without questioning. He's a good guy. We've spent countless hours trying to catch bugs, or exploring abandoned malls, or trying to figure out what drugs are.
And during our sleepover, we have the best snacks. We have all the Mountain Dews. We have Doritos. We even have Oreo cookies. Thomas?
What?
This looks absolutely disgusting.
Oh, I agree. Oh.
Like, I get that Joey's like 10, but he could have better snacks, right?
I almost vomited in my mouth. I couldn't do the voice if that happened.
I'm gonna throw Joey such a better sleepover.
Yeah.
So let's get him some real snacks. Let's get him some like Nixie lime ginger sparkling water. That stuff's really good. I know, like we'll keep the chips, but we're gonna get something a little less obviously processed and visibly radioactive, like some Sun Chips. And then, I mean, those Oreos he got, those were terrible. We got to get him some real Oreos.
What? No, those are worse. What the fuck are those?
Wait, these are most stuff Oreos.
That's too much.
No, honestly, Thomas, what you want to do is you want to take the bottom cookie off of one and the top cookie off of another and make a double most stuff Oreo, and that's like the right amount of stuff.
Is this a generational thing? Are all millennials like this?
No, you just don't understand real Oreos.
Hey, I didn't know there were Oreos there. Those look delicious.
Oh man, they're so much better than those single stuff Oreos that Thomas likes. That's why I don't invite him over. And then after the snacks, we get pizza. But pizza is tough to get because Bugcatcher Don likes Dynamos. And as you can see, Dynamos always messes up the pizza. In fact, you can only get pizza from one correct place, and that is, of course, Chuck E. Cheese. But then, after the pizza, Bugcatcher Don has an idea. He wants to do something a little taboo.
Oh.
Does he want us to read Playboy? No.
So summoning Satan?
No. He wants something even more sinister. Beyblades. I was scared. I've never bathed the blade before. Is it safe?
I don't know.
Let's try. Let's let it rip. Ah! Oh no! Ah! I can see a light. The universe is fracturing before my eyes. We've entered the multiverse.
But that's where I met you, Youngster Joey.
And that's where I met you, Let's talk about the adventures we went on before we met each other.
I landed up in this weird green route where this upstart approaches me and brags about his shorts. Naturally, I know these shorts had to be essential for me to wear if I were to continue my interdimensional travel. The path of action was obvious. I relieved him of his shorts, and we got him. These shorts are so comfy and easy to wear, and now they're mine.
Man, what an adventure. I, instead of traveling to that green route, found myself in a building full of stodgy old white people.
Ew.
As they were signing something called the Declaration of Independence. I got to meet the Beyblade himself, John Hancock, and I gave them some suggestions to add to their national founding document. Number 1, I believe that it is every red-blooded American's God-given right to give as many free phone calls as they desire. T-Mobile shouldn't be allowed to limit your minutes, and neither should the federal government. But they didn't know what phones were, so they just took my unlimited speaking concept in a different direction. My second suggestion was to give everyone the right to keep a set of 6 Pokemon on them at all times, especially if they were Rattatas. Unfortunately, George Washington had no idea what a Pokemon was, but they liked the idea of people walking around with instruments of death to affirm their manhood, so they just went with guns instead.
Boo.
My final suggestion was to recommend an amendment to keep Mikey out of my room once and for all. So now the government cannot quarter troops at your house. Obviously, I was not happy with how this went down, so I used my Beyblade to travel into the future in the year 2004 to help Benjamin Franklin Gates steal the Declaration of Independence so I could make my changes. Benji, nah, that was Ben Joey.
I ended up in this crazy place called Costco. I had such an adventure. The first thing I noticed were the free samples. I kept getting in line. Eventually, they told me to stop, but I just wouldn't listen. I soon realized this place has everything, even my favorite food, Cheez-Its. I had to stop and call all my friends and tell them all about it. Next, I went to the clothing section. It had dozens and dozens of blue shorts. I didn't even need to steal these ones from some guy. I even visited the food court. I ordered a hot dog, two churros, soda, and an ice cream sundae.
Wait.
Yeah?
Thomas.
What?
They don't sell churros at Costco anymore.
What?
Yeah, they just have like these big chocolate chip cookies. They're 700 calories.
I shop at Winco now. What happened?
Costco got better. They have cookies
Wait, they're
now.
good?
They're so good. It's a 700 calorie cookie. It can't be bad.
So you get more calories from that cookie than a small burrito?
Yeah, but it's worth it.
Afterwards. Also, I got 10 chicken bakes for my Rattata. We all knew heaven would have a catch, as they asked you for a slip of white paper on your way out. I didn't have one, but fortunately I discovered if you run fast enough, you can just leave.
After I stole the Declaration of Independence, I got transported to another part of America. I found myself aboard the 1931 run of the train, the Transcontinental Flying Pussyfoot. And honestly, I had no idea what was going on. There was some weird mafia syndicate, a cult, some nice bootleggers / explosive experts, and worst of all, senators. Ew. And then the rail tracer showed up. He was just going around killing people. It was really weird. And I decided that, I had to do something. I had to stand up to the rail tracer. So I challenged him to a battle with my top percentage Rattata. The poor fool never stood a chance.
Upon arriving in ancient Rome, naturally the first thing I did was visit the vomitorium. There I met my new best friend and soon-to-be emperor, Joeyus Caesar. Joeyus Caesar gave me a complete tour of Rome. Our first step were the fabulous roads of Rome, paved beautifully with cobblestone. Unlike anything Route 30 had to offer, that's for sure. They don't make roads like those anymore. The rest of the day was great. He took me to the aqueducts and then the Colosseum. There we watched spectacular events beyond my wildest dreams, such as Beyblades, Pokémon fights, and even a forgotten Olympic event, javelin catching.
Christ.
We even went to a parade to celebrate Joeyus accepting the crown of Rome. It was a good parade, but no idea how Bugcatcher Don got a parade float before I did. Unfortunately, before Joeyus was crowned Emperor of Rome, he was betrayed by his Senate and stabbed to death by his top general, Mikey Antony. It was horrific. Mikey Antony rose to power and ended up becoming the Emperor of Rome and ruling with an iron fist. This is when I came to a realization. I had seen that face before. Mikey Anthony and Youngster Mikey are none other than the same person. Mikey must have somehow discovered how to travel across universes with Beyblades just like we did and was gaining control over all of them. No way he was a punk kid. He was a universe-ending threat.
I mean, we should have known this all the time. He's had a Beyblade the whole panel.
No!
Oh, no.
No way.
Man, it's just, he's going across the universe taking everything out.
I hate that movie.
It's so bad.
Awakened Mikey's stats are pretty terrifying. I think we need to, I don't think we can take him down as he is now. But at least we can get into his head. Maybe find out what his plans are. Especially if we're dealing with Awakened Mikey, Catcher of Worlds. This makes me think, what would his first target be? Obviously my Rattata. He probably wants it for its biological superiority. After all, my Rattata's in the top percentage.
Fucking
his is just a
eugenicist
scrub.
Fucking eugenicist Youngster Joey.
Maybe he's gonna hook up my rat to a machine to extract his top percentage powers and distribute them. Because if every Rattata is top percentage, no one is. And of course this plan would make him filthy rich. Ew. Maybe he wants to swap his gross mom with my mom because my mom makes me my favorite peanut butter and jelly sandwiches with cut off crusts, where Mikey's mom makes him whatever this is.
Thomas,
yeah.
I don't... When it comes down to it, I don't think using a piece of bread is meaningfully different when you're doing a hot dog. Yeah, sure, there's a little less crust, but you're being, really rude here. That's someone's lunch.
And I'm sorry, I do not want to put that inside my mouth.
I mean, if that's grape jelly, I'm off.
What is that?
I assume it's grape jelly, in which case, yeah, I will shame this breakfast. But...
It certainly isn't the third evil plan.
Damn it.
World domination. And by world domination, I mean multiversal rule. You may think the multiverse is big and vast and looks something stupid and convoluted like this, but as a certified multiversal traveler myself, I can tell you that's not true at all. It looks nothing like this. It looks something more like this. And with this very limited selection of multiverses, only a few people can stand up to Youngster Mikey, including us.
Yeah! So now we're going to talk to you about the 5 people we are assembling to take out Youngster Mikey. First, we have Joey Joseph Joestar. Next, we have Joey Joe Biden. Third, we have Glass Joey Joe, followed by G.I. Joey Joe. And our 5th member of the team is going to be Joey Madden.
Wait, are you looking for Joey's? I'm a Joey.
Oh,
Ooh, nice. Come over here.
Yeah, what's your name, Joey?
I'm Joey Wheeler. I play Yu-Gi-Oh! and use these dual monster cards to summon monsters to fight my opponents for me.
We do that, but with balls.
Yeah, balls. So what kind of monsters do you have?
Oh, I got some awesome monsters. They're all like warrior types and like a time wizard.
Rat warriors?
No.
Rat time wizards?
No.
Purple time wizards?
No.
Ooh, I don't know about this one.
I think we gotta fire this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can't be in.
I bet he's not even the strongest of his friend group. So, Joey Wheeler, you said it was.
Yeah.
Upon reviewing your application, we've determined we may not be the best fit for you. And maybe it would be best if you were to pursue other opportunities anywhere else.
Okay, okay, I feel you. Good luck with the Mikey situation.
Yeah.
Yeah. See you later, Joey. I don't like that guy.
Yeah, he sucks. He doesn't even use rats.
Ew.
Oh no, I lost the voice. We can break character, who cares? We're doing this in a hotel room at 10:30. Who's listening to this? So the first Joey I wanted to get on our team was, of course, Joey Joseph Joestar. This man is a seasoned veteran, and he may be old, but he has survived several encounters with Dio. Wait, Dio. Dio has muscles for days and is a vampire, which is like the fourth coolest thing that isn't real, behind Bigfoots, cowboys, and regret. But his stand is a rat, and that's pretty cool.
Wait, like, it's a rat, right?
Yeah, I thought it was a rat.
It's not some weird vine. Oh,
no. Those are rat tails, aren't they?
No, they look like vines to me.
No? Wait, it says his name is Hermit No. I thought he was cool. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, I don't like it.
Don't worry, Joey. We've got another option. We can get Joe Biden. Joe Biden has dedicated the last several years of his life to putting up token resistance to creeping fascism in America. So I think he's ready to help us beat a small child. But he needs our help too. And he'll help us take out Mikey if we make a few phone calls on behalf of his campaign. So let's call a couple of people and tell them to vote for Joe Biden.
All right.
Boop, 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 whatever phone number sounds are. Hi, this is Youngster Joey. I'm calling to tell you about my Rattata and also Joe Biden. He can't beat my Rattata, but he might be able to beat Donald Trump, so you should vote for him. Bye.
Okay, let me try.
Yeah.
Hello, my name is Youngster Joey, and my Rattata's in the top percentage, just like Joe Biden's in the top percentage of the polls. Anyways, vote for Joe Biden and my rat. Bye.
That was really good. I think that we've really helped Joe Biden's campaign. Let's check on the polling now that we've made those calls.
Oh
no. I think he should probably stay in his world and defeat his own youngster Mikey.
Yeah, that's not great.
It's okay. It's okay. We have three other options here. We have Glass Joey. When he heard we were fighting a child instead of a professional boxer with experience and a mean uppercut, he felt like he could really deliver the haymaker we needed to get to win. The problem arose was when we started training. Every time Rattata took a fighting stance, Joey recoiled in horror. Something about rabies. Rattata doesn't have rabies.
That doesn't even seem real.
I think. And then once we were able to get Joe to calm down, there was a freak stampede of hundreds of Ford Tauruses that came through. And well, like a bull in a china shop, they absolutely shattered Joey's jaw. Which, I mean, that guy doesn't seem like a winner. He had real loser energy.
He didn't... I mean, look at that. That person's not even wearing blue shorts.
Yeah, come on, man. Like, I don't even know what game this is. It looks fake. Games don't look this bad anymore. I don't know. It's okay. We've still got 2 Joeys left. So now we've got G.I. Joey, and I feel good about this guy. I'm not sure which of them is G.I. Joey, but, like, I'm ready. But wait, what are they holding?
Uh-oh. Mom's not gonna like that.
Oh, no, Mom said we can't hang out with guns. That's why we can't go to Birdkeeper Abe's house. His parents point all the guns at the house for some weird reason. Like they're trying. Like they're trying to keep Sally in. Which is fair because this is her college admission. So she's not allowed to leave the house without a dowry. So I don't know if we can work with gastrointestinal Joseph. But I feel good about our last guy. Joel Mad. Wait
a second. Wasn't his... that's not... He's not even a Joey.
No, that's a John. That's not a Joel. Maybe there's a mistake here. There's got to be a Joe. There we go. Joel Madden, the real guy, former coach of the Chicago Ursa Rings. He could be a great ringer to help organize our team. The problem is, when I reached out to him, he wanted money.
Ew.
And We don't get enough allowance for that. So
I spent all my allowance already.
on chicken bakes.
No, I got those for free.
But it's okay, because I think we have a pretty good team without these guys. We have Bugcatcher Dawn, his cool Caterpie, his uncool Caterpie, a burrito he thinks is a Caterpie, me, Youngster Joey, and my top percentage Rattata.
And me, Youngster Joey, and my top percentage Rattata. Oh, wait, I think you got the Rattatas mixed up.
No. Mine's the one with the packs.
Mine's the one wearing jorts.
No, yours is the one that was done in the pottery class.
I believe that's a cake, but we'll talk about this later.
That's my Rattata.
We'll talk about this later. So here's the game plan on how to defeat Youngster Mikey. And then we're gonna learn how to dance on him afterwards. First things first is our plan is to capture Mikey with this weird trap. But unfortunately for us, Rattata ate the bait. So we're gonna have to lure him in the old-fashioned way with eye contact. And he's actually looking a bit scary right now.
We shouldn't have used the Beecher's cheese.
On to the next plan, where we lure out Youngster Mikey with one of Birdkeeper Abe's Pidgey, and then we snare him. And wait, what happened to the Pidgey? We move on from this one? Okay, here's the final plan. We lure out Youngster Mikey with our favorite pizza, and then activate the trapdoor under him, causing him to fall into a pit of Bugcatcher Dawn! No!
Wait, what happened to Dawn? He got punji pitted.
No, Dawn, no.
What kind of pizza did you use to try to lure in Mikey?
The best pizza of all time. Chuck E. Cheese.
See, that's your problem. Youngster Mikey doesn't like Chuck E. Cheese. He likes Mountain Mike's. Pizza the way it ought to be.
Well, you're not Youngster Joey. Who are you? Youngster Mikey?
Ha! Joey, now that you have told me your plan, and you've revealed that you have absolutely no allies.
That's not true.
It's time for me to reveal to you my group of evil Mikeys. First, I have the star of a really bad Adult Swim cartoon and the guy from The Hangover, Mikey Tyson. Next, I have the child killer himself, Mikey Voorhees.
Scary.
Oh, talk about scary. I have Speaker of the House of Representatives, Mikey Johnson. And the most evil celebrity of them all, Mikey Sarah.
Really scary.
And then, one of the most famous unlicensed Pokemon trainers of all time, Mikey Vick. They will be led together by me in tandem with Mikey Mouse. That is until he took them and copyrighted the evil group, so I can't use them for 125 years.
Huh.
But it's fine. I have another evil Mikey I can use. That Mikey Mouse didn't even know about, and that's, of course, Henry Mikey Kissing. Wait, he's dead.
Yeah! Woo!
Yeah! Kissinger's finally fucking dead. Let's go!
It's okay. I can take on Youngster Mikey all by myself.
No, you can't.
Fine. We'll settle it the only way we know how. Go, Rattata.
Go, Rattata.
Rattata, use tackle.
Pocket sand.
Rattata, tackle again.
Oh, your tackle missed. I lowered your Rattata's accuracy, so it didn't hit.
But that's the thing. I used an X accuracy, so I hit.
Yeah, well, my Rattata has battle armor on, so it didn't actually do any damage.
Well, I previously used tail whip, so battle armor does nothing.
Well, my Rattata had a focus band on, so it actually survived the attack.
Yeah, well, your hat's not blue enough.
Yeah, your Rattata stopped the fight midway through to eat garbage.
I can't stand for this. Mom, youngster Mikey knows how I raise my Rattata. Also, he's doing drugs.
Is that all you got? You calling your mom?
You're going down.
I send out Pidgey.
No!
Now it is time to reveal my actual evil plan to you, youngster Joey. I want your spot. I've seen your spy shack, and I want it. I'm going to set up a much better fort than you've built. There are going to be no Joeys allowed.
No!
And with that, I think the panel is over. So we'd like to thank Bugcatcher Don. May his soul rest in peace. Berryman for not pursuing legal recourse.
Joe Mama, the ultimate Joey.
And SakuraCon for giving us this panel and then us failing to get the audio recording, so we're re-recording it like at 11 p.m. in our hotel room for some reason.
And not Max's computer.
You know, it's not my fault that... No, fuck my computer.
Yeah, fuck this.
Yeah, I was plugged into an aux cord, and because of that, the mic didn't work. Anyway, here are the other panels we gave at the con this weekend, and we'll upload them eventually, except D&D, because I don't care about that fucking panel.
You're so mean.
Yeah, I don't like you, Thomas. Anyway, I would say thank you for coming to our panel, but you're watching this virtually, so thank you for listening to this asinine bullshit.
Can we get cookies?
Yeah, we're gonna go get cookies. Bye, everybody.